Here we are at the lovely Newton Abbot Christmas fair. Absolutely wonderful. It's brilliant, lovely lights, kids singing, dancing, all that sort of goodness. And then dun dun dun! Oh, I saw a young lot tonight. Hello guys, how you doing? Yeah, not too bad. Enjoying the pagan festival? Seriously though, how come you set up at a pagan festival, guys?
It's a good, although we're not here for the festival, we are here in the good opportunity when there's lots of people around to see our trolleys.
It's a lovely whispered conversation you're having over there, buddy. What might you be saying? Would the word apostate have come up there at all?
No.
Oh, well, it should have done. I'm Daniel, by the way. My family was ripped apart by this organisation. Yeah, well, it's horrible, yeah. I'm not allowed to speak to them. Yeah, it's Christmas time, so you should be with your family. Obviously, most of the people in Newton Abbot, there you go, look. Most of the people in Newton Abbot, it's congregation, they know me anyway. But it's just the fact of everyone here loves Christmas. It's all good. It's about family time, being together. I can name you half a dozen families in Newton Abbot congregation that can't speak to each other right now. Is that family happiness?
Well, I don't know, it's each to their own, every family has problems, and we're perfect, aren't we? So...
No. Shunning people is not a family problem, that's a cult problem.
Difficult, isn't it?
Not really, no. If you refuse to speak to your children or your parents, then that's just obnoxious cult behaviour.
Well, with cults, they're very easy to join and hard to leave.
Exactly.
Rather the
Exactly. No, because I've left. But my family aren't allowed to speak to me. See, that's the punishment. You can leave anytime you want, but everyone you've ever known will have to abandon you. See you later, guys. Have a good night. I'm here all evening, so don't set up again in 5 minutes, yeah?
You know, you just said that I left 20 years ago, okay? And for 20 years I couldn't live a life. I had to really be really careful about everything I did, because if I didn't, Esther and David, Jethro and Susanna wouldn't speak to me, and my grandchildren wouldn't.
Oh, are you...
I'm Daniel, yes, Esther's brother. Yeah. You've heard, there's been an announcement go around the local congregations about me, like...
I haven't heard any...
What congregation are you from?
I'm in the other side, but I've been away for... about 12 years.
Yeah.
But right,
lovely.
Sorry, it's just sorry, because it's just clicked. I know who you are.
No, they've all of the announcements about me. The thing is, obviously most people just pack up like your mates did and run off and do whatever. My initial point of coming up was to discuss the Australian Royal Commission with everyone. Have you heard about that?
I'm not really interested in
your own organisation in court for paedophilia charges and covering up sex child.
Well, I haven't heard the news on any of that.
That's fine. If you Google Australian Royal Commission, in Australia they did a case study on all the different religions, Baptists, Salvation Army, Catholics, all of them. They said that Jehovah's Witnesses were the worst from amongst them for covering up paedophiles.
Oh, right, okay.
They had, and Jeffrey Jackson testified at it. You can watch him on YouTube. Just type in Jeffrey Jackson Australian Royal Commission. He's your governing body. You should be able to listen to him. Yeah, you can watch him admit to court, in court, on oath, that the Australian branch had 1,006 paedophiles on their records that they refused to hand to the police over 30 years.
Crikey.
They had to subpoena them to get the information off them. In America right now, they are fighting the authorities because they have a similar list in America which they are refusing to give to the courts. Do you know the Watchtower has been paying $4,000 a day in fines because they refuse to hand this information over?
Crikey, no.
Google your religion, my friend. I do what I do out of love. I know it doesn't seem like that. I know a lot of people say a lot of bad things. My family's
entitled to do their own research.
Absolutely. Well, you should be as well. Obviously, Tony Morris and that will literally say on the broadcast, do not listen to anything that's not approved by us because it's all apostate-driven lies. What I would say was, last thing before I go, Jeffrey Jackson's first question in the Australian Royal Commission.
Hi, Daniel, all right?
How's it going? You all right?
Yeah, how's your mum?
Yeah, I'm just talking to this chap. I'll be with you in 1 second. My mum stood right there.
Hello,
How you doing? So, Jeffrey Jackson's first question in the Australian Royal Commission is, do you accept that this court is a free and open investigation into child abuse, or do you think this is run by apostate-driven lies? He said, no, of course, this is an open court and we accept all of the findings. So you're literally, your organisation has been covering up child abuse for the last 30 years. You should know that.
Again, you're telling me like this is factual. I haven't done my own research on it.
Exactly, but 8 point something million.
Let me go away. Let me do my own research.
Shake my hand. That's all I've ever asked. That's all I've ever asked. Australian Royal Commission, Jeffrey Jackson. Watch him speak with his own mouth. That's all I've ever asked. Fantastic. There should be some more up here. Yeah, I'm out. Hello guys, how's it going? Evening? You alright? I recognise you. I used to go on the service with you, I swear.
The service?
Yeah.
Not Danny, is it?
It is Daniel. How you doing? What's your name again?
Pete.
Pete, yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm bad with names, but faces.
James, you look big, haven't you?
Yeah, my wife, she's feeding me well. Like, how's everyone doing today? I don't normally see you out. It's normally the other side I see. Like, it's not Central and Buckland anymore, is it?
Western East now, isn't it?
Yeah. So how's my brother and sister? How's my sister doing? Esther, she all right? Esther Cope.
Oh, that's my sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. David doing all right? Is he? How's Jake doing these days? Has he moved to Jersey? That's all right, no problems. Obviously, I'm not allowed to speak to them anymore, so I don't get to get in contact with them. Like, but just like enjoying a bit of Christmas shopping and all the rest of it. So that's really good. You enjoying the Christmas market?
Yeah, it's different, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just finishing now, I think. Yeah, we're all getting cold.
Yeah, no problems. Before you go, guys, I'm shooting off now anyway. Like, but I've told every witness I've seen since I've seen it on the news and all the rest of it. But yeah, have you heard about the court cases?
Oh, no, I don't.
No. Why are you so desperate to pack up? You've been told to pack up. There you go. It's a bit crazy, isn't it? Australian Royal Commission, you can watch Jeffrey Jackson giving evidence about how they've been covering up child abuse for 30 years. And there is a paedophile in your... Sorry, what was that? If you're going to make accusations about me, say it to my face at least, my love. They've been told to go. All right, well, have a good day, guys. No problems. All the best. Have a very good evening. Only trying to educate you about what's happening in your own religion. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Australian Royal Commission. Watch Jeffrey Jackson's testimony. Watch it and see what he says. Have a good night, guys. There should be some more up here. They've been told to leave. Definitely not a cult. No, they're not up this end.
When you're tired,
Sorry.
There's still my son a lot. And so from then, Dan started doing
Dan.
this.
Oh, dear.
Phil.
Phil, yeah, hello,
Yeah.
how's it?
Phil,
We're
yeah.
friends with your mum.
Yeah, lovely. Nice to see you again, Phil. I'm not being horrible to people, by the way, or threatening or anything like that.
No, I understand, mate. Yeah, no worries.
I just like explaining things like obviously it's really painful for us, right? We're being punished for something that's completely unscriptural. Put the debate to one side. That's not the debate. What I'm trying to like highlight sort of thing and make people aware of, which nobody knows, and I definitely didn't know when I was still in, is about the cover up of the sex abuse.
Yeah, that's a big one.
I mean,
Yeah.
99. I've probably spoken to about 80 or 90 witnesses so far. One of them has said they've heard about the Australian Royal Commission.
Have you heard?
Well, the thing is, in every organisation, there are going to be cases
Bad apples.
of, this kind of thing.
Yeah,
But
Right.
in recent years, particularly, the organisation have had a real good clear out. But in every organisation, you get stuff like
Was
this.
it May you had that watch recently?
Yeah,
Do you
we have
know-
massive.
Do you know why you got that watch card?
No.
You got that watch card because in the Royal Australian Commission, it all went through and they made recommendations. They found that the society were lacking in keeping people safe, and they made all these recommendations that they should do. But they were forced to do this by the courts. It didn't naturally sort of.
Can I just say one thing? I won't labour the point because you're a decent bloke and I know that. I'm not.
Decent bloke.
I know. He is, and my point is not to argue with you guys. Honestly, it's not. My point is that Jeffrey Jackson testified at that. He gave hours and hours and hours of testimony,
Yeah, it's all,
and not one single Jehovah's Witness has ever seen that. No. No, but that's what I mean. I think if half of your congregation saw that, they would be very, very, very concerned about the things that he's saying in your name. The one thing I wanted to say, this is the actual point I wanted to make, what they found at that, there was 1,006 known Watchtower paedophiles, not victims, just paedophiles. There were many, many more victims. That was on the Watchtower database that was not handed to police. They had to get it by a court ordering them to give them the list.
that was only in Australia.
That's in Australia. In America right now they are fighting the Supreme Court because Watchtower have a list of the American paedophiles in the Watchtower and they're refusing to give that over. They're paying $4,000 a day in fines because they're refusing to give the court the paperwork. That's your donations. To cover up paedophiles.
I expect as the years go on, there's still be more cases.
And it's not even that. That isn't the.
No,
I mean,
no.
it is an issue, but that isn't the issue that we're talking about. What we're saying is that the governing body, they are making it easy. They're making it a real playground for paedophiles.
Yeah.
Somebody tried to groom Daniel.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dan. Somebody tried to
Don't
groom
mention them, I don't want to lie for myself.
No, I won't. No. I spoke to him face to face
Not in
myself.
a haircut kind of way,
Anyway, well, I
Yeah,
went.
seriously.
Yeah,
No, seriously, yes.
I didn't find out
No.
till later on,
Thank you.
a lot later on. And I went to, I think, Jeffrey Shears, I saw him, it was, I don't know, a few years ago now. And I says, I'm going to tell you this because I've only just found out this person. I says, and he's going, taking photographs of people's parties. I says, you've got to do something about it, Jeffrey. And he went, oh yeah, we know about him, we're keeping an eye on him. That's not good enough.
That's
I've
not
worked in
safeguarding.
children's services, that is not safeguarding. It's not good enough.
This was again. I'm going to leave. I have to go, but I just wanted to make a point that every single witness I speak to always says, "Oh well, you do get it in every organisation, and there are going to be bad apples." The point of all the multiple court cases, Canada, America, England, and Australia at the moment, is not about the paedophiles. It's about the Watchtower's systematic cover-up and deletion of records. They are deliberately and systematically deleting the records.
One thing we've been told, the first thing we've been told to say now is, you have a right to go to the police
Yeah, perfect.
straight away.
Brilliant. I get that. I understand that. That came out in not only the May's edition. That also came out in January's revised Shepherded and Flocked book, which you got a new one of this year. We've read that as well.
Is it now
elder or something?
No, but we've got all the
No, no,
we do research.
we've done.
Why do?
Are you an elder? You're an elder, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shepherd in the Flock of God, but you can look it up online, Google it. It's no,
I just make this clear. I'm a very, very good friend of yours.
I'm going to leave because I don't want to offend you. I am very sorry.
If you see me in town,
Yeah.
like, we're practically family.
Right. Well, I'm not allowed to speak
If you see me around, right, with, you know.
Yeah, no, Phil, I've never attacked anyone. I've never been overtly. The only time I've ever got a bit short with people is when they go away. I'm not being told to go away by anyone. Phil, have a good night.
As well,
Phil, you have a good day. It's nice to speak to you, mate. Please just look up Australian Royal Commission. It's your governing body member. If I'd known this years ago, it would have saved me years of torment. Have a great night. I'll see you soon. I love you, Mom. Okay, do you want to play or you're alright?
No, I want to listen to them sing this again.
Alright.
we had it.